Timeout.
Welcome back to Timeout, where the postseason is upon us this year, and it's a slightly adjusted format. Sub-districts are the same. Monday for the bunny bracket games, Tuesday and Thursday. From there, the sub-district winners will play plus the top 4 from the wild card standings. They'll be seeded 1 through 16. They will play 8 district finals on Saturday, and you must win to get to Lincoln. I'll be honest, I think this is actually a tougher road than it has been in the past, because even last year, you could potentially lose in sub-districts, and yet you'd still make it to the state tournament. This year, you don't have that kind of a safety net. But first, the Class C17 sub-district over at Norfolk High School, where nobody has a winning record. I can't make this kind of stuff up, folks. That includes Norfolk Catholic, which is a number 4 seed despite a 10-12 record. We're scheduled to play against O'Neill with a 7-14 record in Monday's bunny bracket game. Here's Norfolk Catholic coach Kevin Manzer.
Just consistently doing the things that we practice, consistently achieving the goals that we set for ourselves. So it's just us bringing a level of intensity and execution for the majority of the game instead of for just partial aspects of the game.
And yes, I mentioned nobody a winning record. Number 1 seed Winnebago has a 9-10 record this year. The 2nd and 3rd seeds Wayne and Pierce both have sub 500 records as well. Pierce, despite that, won the Mid-State Conference tournament, but Wayne turned around and beat Pierce on Friday night. And one of the things that Coach Manzer and I talked about was just how balanced this sub-district was. Here's what he had to say about it.
A lot of the records are close to the same. A lot of scores with common opponents are close to the same. We've all played each other, so a lot of commonalities there. Definitely no secrets.
Also in Class C1, North Bend Central and Twin River also have number 1 seeds from the area. Turning our attention over to Class C2, the C2-6 sub-district over at Norfolk Catholic is the opposite of what that C1 sub-district is I talked about earlier. 4 of the 5 teams there have winning records. One of those is Lutheran High Northeast. Here's Coach Darren Suxdorf.
Well, I think the biggest thing you'll notice is our scoring average has gone up. I think we got a nice rhythm going offensively. The best thing I think we have is some continuity in our offense, and the guys know where to take their shots at. And I think it's really starting to click this time of year.
Lutheran High Northeast comes into sub-districts with a 13-8 record. Howells Dodge, the number 2 seed, has a 16-8 record, and the Jaguars beat the Eagles on Friday night. Wakefield is the number 1 seed with a 17-3 record. Wisner Pilger is a number 4 seed, even though their record is 14-9 this season.
Wisner's very capable of one of those teams winning 3 games to get that sub-state. So I think it's really going to come down to who can be consistent, who can get hot at the right time. And when you get to this point when you're playing good teams, you can't really have an off night shooting. You got to really rely on your defense. So you're going to have to put it all together at this time of the year.
Over in the C27 sub-district out at Wayne, Laurel Concord Coleridge is the number 1 seed, and for good reason, with a 21-3 record. Ponca is the number 2 seed, 19-4 record. Hartington Cedar Catholic, number 3 seed, 16-5 record. 3 teams all at 16 or more wins in that sub-district alone. Over in the C28 at O'Neill, 3 teams with 13 or more wins. Ainsworth is the number 1 seed with a 15-7 record. Neely Oakdale is second with a 18-6 record. And Battle Creek, who Neely just beat a couple of weeks ago, has a 13-9 record as the number 3 seed. Over in Class D1, the D1-6 sub-district at Creighton has 4 teams with 11 wins or more. West Hull is the number 1 seed with a 16-7 record. Boyd County and Clearwater Orchard both have 15 wins on the season. And North Central is sitting there as the 4 seed with an 11-8 record, but they have beat West Hull earlier this season. Also in Class D1, Humphrey Lindsay Holy Family, Pender, and Hartington Newcastle all have number 1 seeds. Over in Class D2, Osmond and Humphrey St. Francis are the 2 area teams with the number 1 seeds. That's a lot going on in a week. For all of this postseason basketball coverage, there is one place you can get all of it. Buy the Norfolk Daily News, half off a digital subscription called Circulation Department with the promo code Alexa. And until next time, I'm Nick Bench, and thanks for taking a time out with us.